Word up. Alright, we're going to try to look at Romans chapter 3 now. And as we are looking at Romans chapter 3, there's a few things that come out. Paul's sort of been setting up this thing throughout the last few chapters, and really we have to take his, and we'll do like any script, you got to take everything in context and really understand the entire body of his argument, because he doesn't end it in that first chapter. In fact, he's set up sort of, everybody's just, we got all the sinning going on. We're not supposed to judge these sinners, but also he's setting up this thing of basically the argument between what was going on with the Jews and the Gentiles at the time with circumcision and who's under the law and who needs to be taking care of the law. So there's a lot going on in his context that he's trying to deal with. So in chapter 3 he really gets into talking about basically the grace that comes from Jesus, and basically how the law is being written on people's hearts, and people are starting to understand. It's very complex and hard for me to articulate, as you can tell right now, and my hair got crazy even thinking about what he's trying to say. But it's something that I think, and this is why I like Romans, is something that's really good to meditate on and to spend time with. But we don't have time for that. But the big thing I want you to pull out of this chapter is really, well, first of all, is this grace that he starts talking about, and this idea that basically grace is an important part of our faith, and that the law is there to make us conscious of what is wrong, but the law is not what saved us. Ultimately, it's Jesus that saved us. And this chapter is really a good chapter to think about the gospel message and what that means. It's not us that get the salvation. It's not us obeying a bunch of rules and morals and laws and codes that brings us to salvation. A lot of people think you go to heaven if you are good. Well, that's not the case at all, and this is the case that Paul's making. So we'll keep looking at that as we get into chapter 4. He'll start talking about some history and thinking about Abraham and that kind of stuff. All right.